do I become a model is a popular question I get every time on social media. And the very first thing I do, I ask them back is, what type of modeling do you want to get involved in? And the majority of times I get the answer, any type. But the last time I checked, any type is not just any type of modeling. If you're passionate about this industry, the first thing you ought to do is this. You ought to go online, check type of modeling, and know that which suits your body type. Without doing it, it's like going to the river to fetch water with a basket. There are several types. We have the fashion models known as the runway models, commercial, glamour, editorials. And these parts of modeling have their own requirements. So without knowing the type of requirements, how do you know the type of modeling that suits you? So it is essential that you go online, check requirements from each category of or types of modeling, sit back home, do a constructive criticism, be very straightforward with it. Now, when you now understand that, okay, I suit this particular type of modeling, you can now take the next step. We talk about our technical know-hows. What do I mean? For an instance, I have come to understand that, yes, I am fit for runway modeling. What are the necessary things needed as a runway model? I need to take good pictures, like basically a headshot. What is the little things or qualities I could use in getting a good headshot? I need to know that. Furthermore, my catwalk skills. It is true there are basic model searches. Most people will tell you, don't worry, once you have the good body, people will pick you. Or let me ask you this now. How do you think people will work with you in this industry when it's a rush hour thing? Yes, when you go for casting, people are out there looking for others that have the basic technique in the industry. They have no time to train you. I want to put you on the runway. Is it when I start training you to walk on the runway for me? It's not possible. For instance, even in the model searches you attend, how does that work? First, we start by saying, okay, let's get the height characteristics. That is gotten. We get the shapes, the body size through the tape. That is gotten. We ask you, present your pictures. Let's see how you look behind the camera. That is gotten. At a particular point, it boils down to you taking the walk. If you don't know the basic catwalk skill, how then do you think you will get in? Go online. There are a whole lot of catwalk coaches online. But please, I beg of you, the same way there are a whole lot of them, there are a whole lot of frauds online. Before you contact someone to help train you, you have to understand, follow this person's history. Are they good enough? Compare them with what you see internationally. If they are good enough, fine. Dedicate your time to them so that they can nurse you. And that brings me to the next part I want to discuss about, the social media. Do not overlook this. It is a very serious issue. What do I mean by that? Who are your clique of friends, on Facebook especially? You want to be a runway model, your clique of friends and musicians. How then do you get information? It pisses me off these days. There's something really happening among models, pride or whatever they call it. Sending a request to another model does not mean you have lowered your pride. For crying out loud, at that point, you know what you're looking for. There is a circle. Once you add photographers, makeup artists, models like you get to get information on when castings are done, when jobs are given, when model searches are out. From there, you get to build up your career. Even you get other models post pictures, you learn from them. Think on how you can add your own spice to it and make an awesome picture of yourself. But when you say, no, I don't want to follow people, I can't send requests to people, how then do you grow? It's a big trend on Instagram these days. I don't want to follow so that my follower, those I'm following, no higher than those following me. Are you stupid? It's really funny. We all are growing. All you need to do, follow them. Like I always tell people, I don't do the follow and follow back thing. You know why you follow people? Because you want to get something from them. It doesn't matter at this stage if you have higher followers than those following you. You are looking towards something. I would advise models, forget that trend, forget what people say. Follow them. Makeup artists, photographers, a whole lot of them. At the end of the day, Facebook will start giving you suggestions on people they think are your friends, and the information will now go around. Furthermore, you fail to understand that when you have these people as friends, you post pictures online, they begin to notice you. For an instance, you post a picture and somebody one day will see it. Tomorrow they're in a folio and come, they'll say, I heard about somebody, a new boy somewhere. Do you see him? Say, yes, I saw him. You are breaking into the industry. Understand these little facts. Lastly, what I would like to talk about on this part of the show is your hygiene. Your looks, the way you look today. Yes, people have gone so much in working with their skin. Yes, this season, being fair is very trendy. My dear, after doing a whole lot of work to get fair, next season, it could be last season, if you understand what I mean. Being a model does not really depend on what is happening now. Don't follow trends. Get a signature. At this stage, we're going to come to a conclusion on the segment of today. But next time, we'll be talking on something which is popularly said by models at casting. They picked who they want. Really funny though. Are they supposed to pick who you want? Anyway, we'll get to talk later. I am Warchamin Smart Courage, runway coach, model scout, art director. Okay, do you have questions to ask or you want us to discuss in the next episode? You can send it to my personal email, infowarchamin@gmail.com or to onlineicetv@gmail.com. Thank you.